Who took Annabelle's eye out?
Bored? Go ahead. Press the board button. Is this what we're gonna be doing today?
We've covered a lot of games on the channel so far, and I kind of just want to get a bit wacky and do no game at all, if that makes sense.
It doesn't, but you were never about coherence in the first place. So do I just press this button and magical things happen?
I suppose so. Age Geek. Discover what others achieved at your exact age.
Well, this will be a bit depressing considering we're all in advanced age.
You guys may consider it depressing, but I consider it an honor for them to put my achievements up there with the likes of the commoners in the world.
Yeah, that's really gonna secure your vote, calling people commoners.
Well, except for all of my voters, of course.
87 days from now, you'll be the exact age Andrew Jackson was when he died of a deadly combo of dropsy, tuberculosis, and heart failure.
167 days from now, you'll be the exact age Dwight Eisenhower was when he died of congestive heart failure.
I'm noticing the theme here is death, a lot of death, and I'm not really a fan of it.
Well, that's the reality for people beyond the horizon. Barack will be getting there too one day.
Well, you know what they say, you either get older or you don't.
I'm sure the don't option isn't gonna be a choice for one of us coming up.
You really got to stop talking about yourself like that, Donald.
What is this? Flappy 2048?
Oh, it's Flappy Bird, but I guess in the style of 2048.
We really went from complicated triggers and highly developed textures to moving squares. I think it's safe to say we peaked.
The only thing peaking right now is my score in Flappy 2048, so either get hip with the times or get in line, Obama.
Donald, you're not being a trailblazer because you're playing a moving square
Look at what
game.
your yapping did. Now I'm all the way back at zero because you can't shut your mouth, Obama. Whatever, this game sucks.
Weren't you just... all right, then.
Polka dot game. Eat smaller dots, avoid bigger dots.
So we're just playing single-player Agario? How big of losers do we have to be to do that? Very big losers, apparently.
I mean, we're big enough losers to be pressing a red button, so something's got to correlate there.
Do you think our families miss us?
Obama, I could not care less if our entire bloodline was on life support. I'm just trying to eat some balls.
And someone put that in a quote book, please and thank you.
Are they getting bigger around me or something? Because normally I died. That killed me?
Seems like single-player Agario is turning out to be a bit tougher than you thought it was.
Pardon me trying to live my little ball life, trying to be the herbivore that I am, simply eating away at rotting carcasses, and here people try to hate on me.
What are you even talking about? Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Hard to have something make sense with Donald Trump. I think you should be well aware of how he can react to certain situations.
Maybe my assumption is wrong. Maybe his family doesn't miss him. Who really knows?
Yeah, I'm the big ball now. Come here and get in my pouch, little one. You won't regret it.
You know what Kendrick said? Hey, 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 run for your life.
Yeah, how did I die? All right, this is just a catastrophe now.
Donald, there's no way you're going to sit here and play single-player Agario in an offline mode or something. This is what the children would play in third world countries.
If they're playing this game, they're not a third world country. They're having a good old time. So why do they need our tax dollars?
Can we not talk about the same thing and just move on?
It's almost impossible for a man to move on when he's surrounded by big swinging balls.
Are you trying to say perverse things on purpose? What is going on?
Donald, this cannot be as hard as you're making it out to be. Just take your time before you decide to try to eat a little orb or a ball or whatever you want to weirdly say in your mind, and then make your decision on whether or not you are big enough.
Well, while you were going on about healthcare or teamwork or whatever goes on in your Obama mind, I'm over here being the world's best throat goat.
I don't what?
What?
Something tells me you have no idea what that means, Donald.
Yeah, I don't know what it means. I heard Barron say it once.
Well then.
Just a small thought. Maybe you shouldn't pick up what your son is saying without knowing what it means.
How is that ball bigger than me? It was the size of my kidney stone and it gobbled me up. Whatever, this game sucks.
What song defines your life? Apparently the song that was #1 on your 14th birthday defines your life.
It was in 1960, so don't expect much.
Wow.
Am I getting a life synopsis here?
Kathy's Clown by the Everly Brothers. I can't say I remember that song at all, but I wasn't a big music head back then.
I don't know if there was anybody named Kathy in your life, but you do live up to the clown part.
If I remember correctly, weren't one of the Everly Brothers' names Don? How fitting.
These websites just don't ever end, do they?
GeoKitten, can your choice in kittens reveal where you live?
I don't understand how... Did a furry just meow in my ear?
That was a very interesting cat noise.
I don't even know if I want to click on these. I mean, it's getting it right, but at what cost?
You're hearing a human make cat noises. You're not dying.
We're not even in New Jersey. Are you serious? I was hearing a bunch of furry noises like I was at a Comic-Con for nothing? What's this?
Is that your current mood, Donald?
Yes, it efficiently describes what I'm going through after that cat fiasco.
It was a website from 20 years ago. It is not that deep.
We're back to this?
Looks like this one is a bit different, though.
I think you're supposed to let it grow without popping it.
Did I just inflate myself? Somebody's got to be getting off to that.
At some point, you have to ask yourself, is it really worth the things I say?
What am I supposed to be doing? I don't understand.
Donald, instructions are right there.
Oh. Well, would you look at that? I'm the biggest ball to ever ball.
It is amazing what you can do when you actually listen to the instructions.
You know how some elementary schools have reading levels so kids don't read books they won't understand? I feel like games should have that so Donald doesn't get too overwhelmed.
Oh, come on, Joe. It's not even that bad. We're just getting inflated until we get put on a random 4chan website.
Oh, you ingot 4chan is the website.
Doesn't take away from the point. Now let me be a kindergartner and try to get this ball to be a bigger ball.
Is this all we're doing today, Joe? We're going to have Donald play Kindergarten Simulator?
Listen, all I'm saying is that I remember this being a bit more fun than I guess it is, but
Well, it's a snooze fest. We already knew I was the best ball eater.
Donald, I really can't help but think that you are actually doing this on purpose.
And so what if I am, Obama? Also, this level seems way more difficult than the other levels. There's so many moving balls, a lot of moving balls. I feel like I'm at a sperm bank.
this shouldn't take ridiculously long. I think you just have to have really good placement with them.
Well, what do you think I'm doing? Pooping in one of the Home Depot toilets they have on display?
No, I'm being 100% serious. Where do you think of this? Why do you think of this? Think before you speak, Donald.
I don't have to think before I speak because I'm the biggest ball, the very biggest ball. So how about you do Obama things before I shove my balls in your mouth?
Death, take me now.